It just got real. Say how you feel. Got is mad. Yeah, that's too bad. Off of my dick, I got him stressed out. Look at me, I'm blessed now. Tell him I'm the best out. Giving nothing less. But you guess to see my third eye. You see my halo. Untamed, no cage, ho. Flipping through the payroll. I'm about my banknotes. Good look, they taking those.
Hey there, Bare Knuckle News fans. I am here in Miami with Cingari, the big winner tonight at BKFC 62. What a performance. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, first and foremost, I do got to give Duran his flowers, and he hit me hard. That was the hardest I've ever been hit, but in wrestling, we get taken down. We got to get up and keep moving forward. We got to score the next point. So whenever he rocked me, it wasn't a step back. It was a step forward, and you know, that's just how I want to live my life from now on too. I want to take that step forward even whenever gets tough. But yeah, it was a fight. It was fight of the night. They told me in the ring, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
It was such a classy show of sportsmanship at the very end. You embraced him, which is what just a great moment between you two, from enemies to friends.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to respect the game. You have to respect your opponents, and it's all love. We're all just out here on planet Earth trying to make it. None of us know how to do it right and wrong. And we all have different ways that we live our life, but that's what makes it beautiful. Everybody, all walks of life can fight, and I'm grateful to be on top of that. You know, it's the fight world is one of the biggest communities. You know, one person in the fight world, you know, near everybody, and it's been one wild ride. None of this was on my bingo card growing up, or the little "what do you want to be when you grow up?" None of this. I can promise you that.
Break down the fight for us and talk about some of the highlights.
Pretty sure first round, I'm going to watch it back. I'm pretty sure he won the first round unless they gave me that knockdown. But the rest of the fight, it was just I have to break him. He was still landing big shots, but I was landing the volume and I was pushing the pace, and that was the game plan. It doesn't matter what, as long as you break somebody, you will beat somebody, and that's what I did. I broke him.
So, yeah, and we saw that quite clearly. And I think at the end, Duran was talking to you as well, but I look at the count totals, and you were so many more strikes and so much higher accuracy. So that was really, I think, what your game plan was it not?
Yeah, volume. You know, I worked on my boxing a lot with Eaglestone Boxing Club, Coach Coral. It's an amateur boxing club because I'm a very, very new boxer. I'm a wrestler first. Wrestlers will always do it best, but in the end, there's fists that got to be thrown, and now I'm learning, I'm evolving, and I'm doing the right things, and I hope that people can say that, damn, this kid can box a little bit.
Were you surprised that Bryan was able to withstand the punishment?
I was really surprised about the 5 rounds. I knew he was durable because Louis knocked him down. He got off the canvas, and he went and knocked Louis out. So I give him that credit. I knew that he was going to be tough. I did not see him going a 5-round fight. I didn't, because I truly believe that I am different whenever it comes to cardio, and he did great. He did great, and he pushed me, and he helped me become a better fighter tonight.
You know, you have some fancy footwork on, and I don't know if we'll have to get a picture later on of his shoes here. You got some stepping out shoes tonight. That's what I'm going to call them. And it looks like you're doing some stepping out moves inside the squared circle tonight. Tell our friends what that was, because I find it unique myself.
Yeah, I got it from my girlfriend. She's a Muay Thai fighter. They like to stomp their feet a little bit, but, you know, that gets them to jump. That just one little feint, you stomp your foot, they feint, you throw, and that's exactly what I did. And you know, I'm glad that people are noticing it, and I guarantee after this interview, y'all are gonna try it too. So just know if you try it against me, I'm gonna see it coming from a mile away.
Yeah, because you were the one that created it, right?
Right.
So much of the sport is mental. We talked about that a little bit behind the scenes here, and so much is so difficult. I was mentioning to you that when you're on the undercard, you want to be on the main card. And when you're on the main card, you want to be on the under, you will wait all night to get back up to that level. What was it like for you to come into hostile territory? That's a big question.
Yeah, well, the main event, I wanted it, and to succeed in this sport, you have to go outside your comfort zone. But in reality, mindset training has helped me. It's business as usual. The ring's the same size, the hand wraps are the same. The weight class is the same. Everything's the same. So that's really the difference in the great athletes and the greatest of all time athletes, is that they can. It's business as usual. Every single time we are out here to do a job, I get to compete for money. Not everybody nobody. There's people that would love to say that they could compete for money, and that's what I get to do. So win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm going to be grateful for the opportunity.
So has the mindset coaching sort of taken out the anxiety you would have that you would normally have before, after, or during the fight? Because it sounds like it's something very interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's June, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I did struggle with it, and I still struggle with it. I'm sure men all across the world, we struggle with it, and that's why we spend 90% of our time or 100% of our time working on our athletic, physical ability, but we don't spend any time on our mental ability, which is 90% of the battle. And I've been doing that with Mindset Mike, the unfair advantage, and it stems from gratitude, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to compete.
So it sounds like you're a completely different fighter than what we first saw you from the first time when we saw you in bare knuckle.
Well, the first time you guys saw me, I was 21 years old, so I hope I'm getting better. You know, my coach always told me in wrestling, if you're not evolving, you're going to get your kicked. And so now I have a nutritionist, Luigi. I have the DL training systems with Dylan Lemery. I have Coach Coral out in Spokane. Like, they all just helped evolve my game. Coach Dave Evans, they've all have a part in helping me grow.
What's in the water out in Montana over there? I want to know. I want to drink it.
In the water, well, first off, we got super fresh water we can drink right out of the stream if you wanted to, but we also got some tasty trout, tasty catfish, and I cannot wait to get back up there to eat some of that, because this camp I haven't got to eat any fish because I wasn't even in Montana. I went to Spokane to train. So now I'm going to be back in Montana for the summer, and we're gonna go eat some fish. We're going to drink that nice creek water, and we're going to go enjoy the Montana life.
All right. Well, we want to know who you'd like next, but they're going to have to come to you. So who would you like to fight next?
I would love to fight Jimmy Rivera was supposed to fight me, but apparently he didn't want to sign the contract, is what I was told. And now he's in the ring with me after my moment, so he wants to come and disrespect me like that. I think that he's next, and he can come to me. Let's go to the high elevation of the mountains and see if he really is as tough as he says he is, which his resume says he's tough as hell, but I'm just better. I'm King Kai.
And that's what he is. Folks, you heard it here first. He is King Kai. He is King Kai for now. He's King Kai for later. A tremendous fight tonight between you and Bryan Duran in enemy territory under a lot of pressure. I thought for sure there was going to be a riot if he lost. I really did. I was fearful. I mean, this is his hometown, and he sold it out. And we love you, Bryan. We think you're a great fighter. But tonight, the W goes to King Kai. So thank you for taking the time to interview with me. Absolutely. I really appreciate it. You know what we do now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on now. So for Bare Knuckle News, I'm Susan Cingari, and this is
King Kai Stewart.
And no one business to the punch. Bam.
Doesn't care.